Maybe I should have taken a shortcut. Woo. Come on, keep going. Oh yeah. All right, this is the Sherman Branch Mountain Biking Park. I'm doing a test run to see how it goes recording with this GoPro Max, and I'm also doing a screen recording of the map using the GPS. And I'm gonna edit the two together so you can see what the trail looks like and compare it to the map. Let's see how this goes. Thank you, man. I'm recording in super smooth mode. It's supposed to be pretty awesome. This is only my second time out here at Sherman Branch. It's a pretty dang fun trail, not super long. I think it's about 9 miles. Main loop might be 6 or 7, I forget. Trying to get a good run, good exercise, and preparing for the for Tsali next weekend. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Glad I got tubeless tires. It's an amazing afternoon. It's probably 81 degrees, low humidity. Had some light rain this morning in my house. Not sure how much rain actually made it here. Doesn't seem wet at all. Such a fun flowy trail. I don't have a whole lot of time for my pool party, so I'm trying to go pretty quick. But no, I'm not the fastest rider or most fit rider. My main goals are to have fun, build up my fitness, and not get hurt. God, it feels amazing out here today. Such a fun trail. The roller coaster's coming up here to the left. Last time I did that, I was beat tired at the beginning of the ride because there's a lot of uphill, so I'm gonna stick with the main loop. Roller coaster is pretty fun. Just probably better to do a full round on the main loop and then see how much energy you got left, and then maybe try roller coaster. Or if you're a really fit rider, it's really not that big of a deal, just some pretty steep climbs. It is a lot of fun. Woo! There's your roots. Wonder how the screen recording's going. This guy's on straight. Woo! Super rocky. So one of the things I really like about this trail is there's not a whole lot of roots. I mean, there's, you know, definitely some spots of roots. There's nothing that's jarring your brains out for like 2 or 3 minutes in a row without let up. There's some rock gardens, and there's a lot of hard features like this one coming up on the right. I think there's one coming up on the right. Yeah. It's an expert feature. I'm not an expert. I'm a dentist and I have to go to work tomorrow. Oh, it's not too crazy. I'll probably do that next time. Whew, didn't ride that one well. Alright. Whew. That's a workout. So I'm already 1.5 miles in, and Doesn't seem like it's been that long. It's been running that long. Moving pretty good for an old man. Woo. Whoa. Come on, keep going. Oh yeah. Made it. The switchbacks with roots at the top are pretty tough. Here's another expert feature. Yeah, it doesn't look too difficult. Seat down. Ooh, I don't know. It's looking pretty steep. Changed my mind. Kind of was, but I'd rather get embarrassed doing that than calling for help. And also be a ride ruiner. Whew. All right. All these bank turns. So fun. You can see I'm no expert. Just out here to have fun. Like I said earlier, get a good exercise without getting hurt. Go. Woo. Such a fun park. Woo! Nice little workout here. Woo! Almost feel the pedal strike. I can stop for some water here in a minute. Almost 2 miles. Woo! I said I'm not exactly the fittest rider yet. Building up some stamina though. Went for a long ride at long for me, the Whitewater Center on let's see, Friday. Or just over 16.5 miles. A great time. Hopefully my camera isn't dead. Whew. Screen just went out. Alright, I'm gonna pull over. Shooting 24p, so it's 24 frames a second. 1440 is the resolution, so it's less than 4K, but quite a bit more than the 1280. Methinks. Well, not quite a bit more, a little more than the 1280. Plenty clear nonetheless. Woo, it's a fun bank. Now I've got my stamina back, so I'm gonna go fast again. A little bit. Fun trail. Feeling a little warmer than when I started, probably because I'm burning some energy. Got a little roots on the uphill climb. Whew. Whew. Start some energy here for a second. So I've been about 2.5 miles. I found, for me personally, mountain biking, there's like a runner's high, but really a biker's high. And it typically takes me 3 to 5 miles to start getting those endorphins flowing. So it doesn't feel like as much of a workout. We focus more on having fun and rather than burning out and overheating. I like those jumps on straightaways. I avoid them when there's a turn shortly after. Learned my lesson on those. Kind of careful on these hard-packed dirt trails on the fast turns. I got some good tires and set my tire pressure to, I think I've got them at about 22, 23 psi. Of course, these are tubeless tires. So bike shop told me I could drop them, I could ride 18 and a half, but I found a little bit too much of a workout getting up the hills. I just don't have the endurance for riding with really low tire pressures yet, so I kind of found that I like tire pressure in the low 20s the best. Although honestly, I don't know if I ride hard enough yet or what, but I haven't noticed much of a difference in traction with the lower tire pressures yet. I just don't have a good enough feel for the sport yet. And there is a ton of skill involved in this. I had no idea how much skill was involved back when I got into it in February. I mean, I've always, that wasn't too glamorous. I've always ridden a bike, a mountain bike, you know, a decent bit over the years, nothing crazy, but my first ever full suspension mountain bike I got in February, and that was it's actually a Yamaha Class 1 e-bike. It's an awesome machine. It's pretty heavy and clunky. I mean, I didn't realize that until I started riding this bike, which I'll get into in a second. But I mean, a great bike. It's got loads of power. I think it maxes out at 85 Newton meters of assist. And I've ridden it I think I've ridden it 400 miles since February. When I started to notice that I was hardly getting any exercise anymore, and I could ride 10, 20 miles and it wouldn't feel like I'd really got much of exercise anymore. Pretty much never out of breath. Didn't have to stop very much anymore, even in the summertime. So I decided to get a non-electric full suspension bike, which is what I'm riding now. It's carbon. I think it weighs a little less than 30 pounds. It's a 2014 Intense. I think it's Intense Carbine 275, which means it has 27.5 tires, which kind of gravitate to. Whew. Breathe for a minute. The 29ers, I feel like they're better, definitely better for rolling over things. But I just didn't feel like I had enough control over it in tight turns. And they're not as, that's not as playful as the 27.5s. My main thing is safety and maneuverability and control of the bike. Because like I said, I'm a dentist and I can't afford injuries out here. Gotten really good at not letting my speed get out of control and keep my eyes ahead of looking for obstacles and playing in seat position. I found most of my falls are, I don't really have falls anymore, but most of the time I have to abandon the bike is when I'm going uphill too steep and I've got my saddle too high and I can't position my body the way I'd like, sitting up too high. And also you can't jump off your bike and get control of your body and your bike easily at all if you're up high on the seat. So I definitely always put my seat down on steep drops, and I've learned it's important to get your seat down as fast as you can for steep climbs as well. If you put the seat down right before you start climbing, it's hard to get your body position up high into a good pedal climbing position. So as soon as I know there's a steep climb, oh, that was a good jump for me. As soon as I start seeing a steep climb, I get that pedal down as fast as I can and I get up in a good high position. And then if I'm gonna lose control, I can easily get off the bike, spot my landing. I got time to, you can feel where the bike seat is and where the frame is while keeping your eye on the ground, knowing where you're gonna put your feet when you get off the bike. It's kind of a key safety thing for me. Oh, but what I was talking about before is this, I got this Intense carbon mountain bike. I got it used. It was a 2014. I got it on the Pros Closet. I got it for $2,200, I believe. This is probably somewhere $6,000 to $8,000 bike, maybe back in the day. So very high-end mountain bike. At Pros Closet, they basically give you a certified pre-owned bike, change out old parts and worn parts, and so it's I wouldn't say it's like new, but you're gonna get a high quality product for thousands less. And though I had a few things wear out already on me, and I've only ridden this thing maybe 70 miles in the past 3 or 4 weeks I've had it. So it's been in the shop a little bit already. The brakes weren't right, and I already had to replace one of the cables. So I had a little higher expectation for parts not wearing out too quickly, but still, I mean, I freaking love this bike. And you know, I don't really see a huge benefit unless you're a really freaking serious mountain biker. You know, spending an extra $4 or $5 grand on a brand new bike. So the geometry is a little bit older, not as modern on this. And I'm kind of questioning whether or not the newer bikes are as safe and as easy to get off of if you lose control. Especially now, it seems like most of them are focusing on 29 tires, and you don't have as much control with those, like I said earlier. But I don't know. This geometry seems to suit me really well. I can climb really well with it, and I can get off safely. It's just a very maneuverable bike. Whew. I don't even know if I'm still recording. Let's see what we got. Yeah, still rocking and rolling. Let's keep going. I like this talking and riding. I might end up doing kind of talk about my like a journal every time I ride my bike. Instead of writing it down, just talking to the camera. Well, you guys could watch my ride. Kind of feel like you're there with me and hear some funny and crazy stories about my life. Woo! That's a good rock garden there. Look at this guy going over the rock gardens like a champ. So, like a grandpa champ. So, I kind of got stories that happen all the time. I could just tell you about one from yesterday. We were at this awesome restaurant in Belmont. It's the next little town over from our little town. It's even, well, it's bigger than our little town. It's like maybe considered the jewel suburban town of Charlotte. Anyways, we had brunch and then we hung around. Our musician was kind of like a solo cover guy. He was singing some songs outside. We stayed around, had a beer, and brought two little girls, and the little one still in potty train. She'll be 2 in October, so we probably need to get on the potty train ASAP. Anyway, she had a saggy diaper for a while. My wife decides she's gonna change her outside because of COVID and really not wearing a mask and not want to change her inside. So I was just gonna be a quick pee-pee change. While she takes the diaper off, there's some skid marks there. Mary Jane was a little disgusted by that. Next thing you know, giant number 2 shoots out. She was so embarrassed. This family was pretty close to where it happened. Turned around, they were looking. They wouldn't stop looking. I mean, we were behind them, so they're turning around looking at Mary Jane. She was embarrassed. Didn't seem to bother Lulu too much. And fortunately, I had a poo bag. I was able to pick it up. Poo bag. Woo! Ooh, that was a big one. Really too big for a 40-year-old. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this ride. Such a fun ride. So I think I've got my bikers, what do they call it? The runners, the biker's high going. That's what I called it. Climbs aren't bothering me too much anymore. Not getting winded too much. Although maybe I haven't climbed in a while. Not much in a while. Yeah, these switchbacks are hard to climb. More energy because you gotta lose your speed. little tired, but not bad. Whew. Okay, come on, biker's hat, kick in. It's so fun in the fall when it's not so hot. I know Saturday wasn't so hot earlier. I'm gonna believe it. Let's stop for some water. Whew. Oh yeah, some water. All right, back at it. Hey, what time is it? 3:35. It's about a 20-minute drive to the pool party. Technically got 5 minutes left, but I don't imagine Mary Jane and the kids are gonna be there right before. And I guess that's usually not the best thing to do, to show up at the party right when it's supposed to start. Well, it sounds a little rude, especially when you're dirty and sweaty like me for a pool party. I'm gonna have to nose off first. Wonder how that angle's down. Camera angle. I'm sorry I lost the feed on the screen recording. I really wanted to have the map showing the whole time. I'm gonna have to wait till I get that phone holder so I can keep an eye on the screen and make sure it keeps recording. You gotta do is tap on it from time to time. It's gonna be really cool. I can show the map the whole time while I'm riding. Woo! Be cool to do a shorter trail, shooting completely in 360 mode. Apparently this max video quality is supposed to be amazing. The stability, keeping the camera, keeping the frame horizontal. This is a spherical lens. Ooh, that hurt. Pedal to the heel, Achilles heel, Achilles tendon. I gotta be smart here. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Got 20% battery life, gotta make it back in time before the battery dies. Not injuring myself. Whew, don't want to do that. Alright, let's stick with the main loop. Yeah, that's right. Main loop. No shortcuts today. Especially like this long straightaway. It's good speed. Woo. No shortcut needed. hopefully not. I don't know if climb was coming. Hey, loop. It's going.
Pretty good.
Good. Mountain bikers are pretty friendly, huh? There's like a good group of people overall. Guys out here to support each other for the most part. Ooh. Oh yeah. A little rocky climb here. Maybe I should have taken a shortcut. Woo. Hopefully the battery's still recording. Okay. Ooh, I'm tired. Shouldn't be getting tired. I got 20 miles on Tsali I'm hoping to do Friday morning. Shall see. See how I'm feeling after the first loop. Maybe if I take plenty of rest breaks, I'll have no problem. It's got 1,600 feet of climbing for right and left loop, which is I'm supposed to be riding on Friday. Oh, that looks like a snake. The root. Yeah, so the famous loops at Tsali are the right and left loops. What I can tell, they're mostly easy to intermediate in difficulty. I mean, they're labeled blues. See, I put my seat down before I went over that, just in case. A slow climb here. Gradual climb. Whew. I think I'm nearing the end. About 6 miles. And I rode about 16 and a half Whitewater Center on Friday, which I stopped a good bit more. I wasn't really crunched for time too much. But yeah, I think it's almost the end. A good ride. Good exercise. Why would you ride an exercise bike? You could do this. I guess Pelotons are fun. I guess you can't watch a movie or a football game. I'd still rather do this any day. I'd be out here doing this than watching a football game. Because I'm not exercising. Microphone's supposed to be really good on this, so hope you're picking up what I'm saying. I'm not breathing too heavily. Try to get a good workout before the end. It's like my biker's high is kicking in again. But it's easy to say that when you're not going uphill. This is fun. Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, back on it. This is my third time on this bridge and the first time falling off. Good thing it wasn't really high. the seat down over this root, just in case. Seat down again, just in case. Ooh, yeah. Nice climbs here at the end. Get the exercise in. Bike's been shifting well. I just cleaned it and re-lubed the chain before I came out. I've ridden like 20 miles of bike trail since I last had it maintained. Just getting a little dirty, wasn't crazy. Kind of on the end. Still got battery. See if we can make it. Woo. Woo. Alright, probably really should be cooling off now. It's gonna be hot and sunny in that clearing. 6.5 miles so far. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be right at 7 miles, maybe. Main loop. 7 glorious miles. Really like to come out here with Zeke and get him to follow me off leash the whole way. Ooh, it's cooler. It's probably a little bit too long for him to go that far. Oh. Last time I was out here, I saw, well, it's also the first time I've ever been out here. Saw a guy with his dog off leash. He's a German Shepherd. Probably quite a bit more obedient than Zeke is right now. Zeke's my standard poodle. Alright, coming toward the end. We're at 6.63 miles. I'll slow down and enjoy it. I'll cool off a little bit. I don't want a headache at the pool party. Grinder toward the end. .75 miles. See if it's accurate. Woo. Everybody passed me here at the end. It'd be embarrassing. We get passed quite a bit out here. Do some passing. All right, 6.92. That was fun. Woo.